Hey, how you doing today? I am Taquila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about positive projection and expectation. So I'm about to say something that's going to blow your mind, but we're going to talk about this, okay? So here's the thing: don't marry your spouse in your mind. I'm gonna say it again. Don't marry your spouse in your mind, because when we marry our spouse in our mind, and you know the marriage has yet to come together in the physical, you set yourself up for a lot of heartache and pain. You set yourself up for a lot of disappointments to come back to you, okay? Because you have married this individual in your mind. So, of course, I'm speaking to the God ordained spouses. God ordained spouses are those who are single right now. God has revealed this is your, future husband or wife, and he have you standing for this individual. Okay. And I know you might be wondering, well, Tequila, how it's impossible for me not to marry this person in my mind with God, it's having me to pray for this person. And I understand you, right? But I need you to understand, when we marry the person in our mind, okay, and the marriage, when we marry the person in our mind and this person doesn't have, clarity regarding who you are, and you see this person with a counterfeit, this is why you're getting hurt. This is why you're disappointed. This is why you're ready to just stop praying for this person, because you're like, how dare, this individual, cheat on me. You probably saying things like that, right? You're like, how dare, you're taking offense to their action, and it has everything to do with, because you already married the person in your mind, right? And so we got to find a balance here. We have to, take what God is saying, understand this person, your person probably doesn't have all the information they need, you know, um, concerning you and them and what God is doing in this love story, right? So when I'm understanding God is telling me this, but I'm aware of where this person is at, and he or she, they may not have all the information, concerning this love story, what God is doing, right? Because I'm aware, therefore I don't marry the individual in my mind. And again, I know it's hard not to marry this person in your mind, because God is giving you dreams about this individual. God giving you vision about this individual. He have you praying for this person. The enemy coming for your life, attacking you because of the person, or I should say because of the person, but because they trying to keep you and a person apart from one another, right? Um, but let's just be mindful of that, okay? Because this is why many of you are facing heartbreak. This is why you're disappointed. This is why, you're upset. This is why, you're feeling the resentment in your heart, right? Because you already married the person in your mind. And when you see your spouse off with a counterfeit, it breaks your heart. You're like, they cheating on me, right? They committed adultery on me, right? Because you already put yourself in that mindset of marriage, okay? And again, I'm just sharing this because if I could save you all from, some of this heartache and pain, then that is the goal, okay? I'm just trying to give you, something to consider and bring a balance to, okay? Now let's talk about positive projection, because the Lord was speaking to me about this, and he was letting me know, I project my positive qualities onto, you know, um, my relationships, my friendships, And he said, as a result of me projecting my positive qualities onto, the people I call a friend or family, he said, this is why you constantly getting let down. This is why you are disappointed. This is why you get hurt in relationships. And I was like, wow, because I never even looked at it that way. When we talk about positive projection, that's you taking your positive qualities and you projecting it onto other people. So if you are loyal, and you're a good person, and you think, let's say you surrounded by all these friends or your family, you automatically assume, well, they're going to be loyal, they good people, and they will have my best interest at heart, when that might not be the case, right? So, positive projections happen when you project your positive qualities onto others, assuming they think how you think, they feel how you feel, they have your back how you got their back, right? And when the Lord revealed that's not the case in this situation, now you're left hurt, now you're disappointed, now you're hurting, okay? And these positive projection, because they lead to you now having high expectation for this individual, because I just projected my positive qualities onto this individual, because I'm assuming this individual is thinking how I think. And so let's go back to how we marry our spouses in our mind. Because I have married you in my mind, I'm assuming you married me back in your mind. And now I have these expectations in my mind that you're going to be loyal to me, because we should be on one accord. We should be thinking alike, right? But when I see you with a counterfeit, now I'm hurt. Now I'm disappointed. Now I feel betrayed. Are you following me here? So understand, I'm bringing this to your attention because, again, this will help you in your healing process. This will help you to not marry your person in your mind before it's appointed time. Okay. This will help you to become aware of, maybe you project your positive qualities onto others. And as a result, you find that, when God revealed this person, is not who you thought, this person doesn't feel the same way how you feel. When God revealed that to you, now you're hurt and you're disappointed, and you're like, why does always happen to me? Well, one of the reasons why it might always be happening to you is because of what you're doing. You keep thinking everyone is like you. You keep thinking or assuming people are going to treat me how I treat them. Um, or they feel about me how I feel about them, but that's not the case. Scriptures say you would know them by their fruit. So we got to begin to look at the person's fruit and allow their fruit to communicate to us who this person, who the person is, okay? Who they are. So versus you assuming that they're just like you. I hope this is clear. Okay. So I wanted to bring this to you. Um, Try not to marry your spouse in your mind. Yes, you still cover them in prayer. We're still believing for the promise. But when you marry your person in your mind, you set yourself up for further hurt and pain, because you now, like in your mind, this is my husband or wife, right? And when you see or even hear about them with other people, now you're hurt, because I would never do this to you because I'm already committed, you see, and you're hurt, right? Because you thought the individual would think the way how you think, they would see how, like see this thing the way how you're seeing it, right? So I wanted to bring this perspective to you. It's all about healing, growing to that next level. All right. So sit down, ask yourself, did I place some high expectation on my person and that's why I'm feeling disappointed? Did I project my positive qualities onto the individual and as a result I was let down? Begin to ask yourself these questions. Did I marry my person in my mind? You know, begin to bring some clarity to the situation, because healing comes when we have clarity, when truth is revealed, and we have a different perspective, and we know, how to move forward. Okay, so with that, I am Taquila Coleman. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.